Om Sahana Bhavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu ma vidvishava. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Sthira Sukham Asanam. There are two ways the word asanam is looked at. One, asyate asmin, where you sit. The seat is called asanam. The way you sit, asyate anena. The way you sit, that is also asanam. Both are covered in the advice given for meditation. Where do you sit? How do you sit? Two things. Both are asana. Very interesting. Chailajina kushottaram, natuchitam, nati nicham. Don't sit on a bar stool and meditate. It is written like that. What can I do? Nati uchitam, ati uchitam means it is too high. So don't sit on a bar stool and meditate. That stool itself has got certain capacity to make you, and then you fall down. So what I say, na ati uchitam, not too high. Na ati nicha. Don't sit on the floor, because that is a dampness. Don't sit in a cave which is dampness. Very few caves are without being damp. Another thing also, so don't choose a place about 10,000 feet high, above sea level. There the mind doesn't think, because there is no oxygen available. And so don't go to places like that. Doesn't work. Na ati uchitam, na ati nicham. Chailajina kushottaram. Have a grass mat. On the top of it a skin, a deer skin, which has some fur. On the top of it a soft cloth. Then you sit on it. Keep away from dampness. Very important in meditation. No dampness. So here we have no problem. This was all for the mud floor. We used to have that kind of floor. And so they used to, and that's advice in the Gita. Then sit Sukham Asanam, Sthiram Asanam. You should be able to sit in the same posture for a length of time. If you can sit comfortably in the same posture For 48 minutes, one muhurtam. 48 minutes is one muhurtam. That's a unit, the time unit. One of those units. One muhurta. If you can sit comfortably without a need to change the posture, then you have asana siddhi. It's a siddhi. It's an accomplishment in terms of asana. How do you sit? Therefore, you always choose a given posture. Don't change the posture. So that you'll be able to get this siddhi, asana siddhi. The moment you sit, the change, inner change also will take place. Asana siddhi. When I have to talk, I will sit like this only. I won't put my legs down and talk. I cannot. It doesn't come. It doesn't come. I should sit like this. Then I am in a different zone. That as asana. Asana means that synchronization of asanam and a frame of mind. So dhyanam also is like that. Asanam and dhyanam. Same asana. For me, meditation also is this posture, talking also this posture. Therefore, talking is meditation. So maintain one asana. Make sure you are comfortable. And there is advice also what makes you comfortable. The advice. Unless otherwise advised, this is the general advice to everybody. Samam kaya shirogrivam. The physical body, the trunk, and the griva, the neck, and shiras, the head, all these three are in one line. Samam. Samam means the same position, same line. Samam kaya shirogrivam. And sit firm. Don't do this. This is the yoga thinking. The yoga people have got this problem. Even when they come to listen to me, they come and sit, and then to get into a position, it takes 10 minutes. Funny. And then they close the eyes. I ask them to open the eyes and listen to me, okay? So don't close the eyes. Now I will ask you to close the eyes. Close the eyes. Don't close your eyes. I'm not that ugly for you to close your eyes. I am funny. Keep the eyes open. Lot of things I say without saying, okay? So these yoga people are special people. Therefore, I have to make myself clear. I went to a yoga ashram. And and I found when we were talking, they could not follow what I was talking. And therefore I thought, I will do some bhajan, some kirtan. Jaya Jaya Govinda, Jaya Hari Govinda. Then all of them got up. And then one fellow, and then they have got some, you have to, whatever feeling you come, you have to do. So all kinds of feelings come. And so you find the postures are amazing. Yogasana. Very difficult. Samam kaya shirogrivam. Stiram. Steady. Relax. Unless you are in the same position, you cannot relax. And the position also, how? We will now begin. Okay? Samam kaya shirogrivam. Take a maximum, if you can sit cross-legged, maximum base. Good base. And your body is perpendicular to the base. Unless you need to lean upon. If you need to lean upon, there is no harm, you can lean. You can meditate on a lazy boy. But if you can sit properly in this manner, please. Eyes closed. Hands are on the lap. Fingers clasping each other. Eyes are closed, but softly. Open your eyes. Bring the upper eyelids down to touch the lower. Softly. Open your eyes. Bring down the upper eyelids to touch the lower, softly. Open your eyes one more time. Deliberately bring down the upper eyelids. You are relaxed. Visualize your body as you do in Shavasana, part by part. Just visualize. Top of your head, visualize. Forehead, eyebrows, eyelids, nose, lips, chin, right earlobe, right cheek, left earlobe, left cheek. The whole face, back of your head, neck, round the neck, right shoulder, right hand all the way down to the fingertips, left shoulder, left hand. Visualize chest, abdomen, back from shoulders down to the waist, sides, right, left, waist, below the waist, right thigh, knee, below the knee, ankle, foot, left thigh. Visualize knee, below the knee, ankle, foot. Now you are much more relaxed. We can be more relaxed by watching our own breathing. Be conscious of your breathing in, out. As you inhale, watch. As you exhale, watch. The logic is very simple. You become a witness, watcher of your own breathing. In other words, you are the subject, watcher. You are the object, watch. Two aspects of you. More relaxed. Now, you can continue to be watching your breath according to some people. They call this as meditation. But the definition of meditation is Saguna Brahma Vishaya Manasa Vyaparaha. Mentally relating to Ishvara. That means you can do a mental japa like Om Namah Shivaya. A chant. With that you relate to Ishvara. Shivaya, the Lord, whom I invoke by this word Shiva, unto that Lord, Shivaya, Namaha, my namaskar, my salutation. That's the meaning. Chant, if you chant mentally, it becomes meditation. Till then, it is preparation to meditation. You have to dwell upon Ishvara. Relate to Ishvara mentally. That is dhyana. Chant. Stop chanting. Just be yourself. Being alive to what is happening now. Now. Om. Om. No tension. You are a conscious being. Hearing takes place. Hearing takes place. Shri Ram. Hearing takes place. I'm just helping you to be just yourself. What does it take to be yourself? Shri Ram, Shri Ram, Shri Ram. Hearing takes place. Shri Ram, Ram Ram, Ram Ram. If it is nice to be yourself, you don't need to be different in order to feel comfortable. Recognize by a sentence, I am happy being myself, just the bare self. My body is a luxury. My mind is luxury. The contemporary world is luxury. Because just by being myself, I am all comfort. Shri Ram, Jaya Ram, Ram Ram. Shri Ram, Ram, Ram Ram, Ram Ram. Hearing takes place. Shri Ram, Ram Ram, Ram Ram, Ram Ram, Ram Ram. Ram Ram, Ram Ram, Ram Ram, Ram Ram. After chanting, just become familiar being yourself. By being yourself, and again you can chant. Again, be just yourself, with no particular occupation. Become familiar. Being just yourself. There is adequacy. There is satisfaction. everything else is luxury. That's how the meditation should help. That's the way it helps. Rama Rama, 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 Rama Rama. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Thank you. Light. Om. Manasantu kim margane krite, Manasantu kim margane krite, Naiva manasam marga arjavat. Vrittayastvakam vrittimashritaha. Vrittayo mano vidyakam managa. Ahamayam kuto bhavati chinvataha. Ayipatatyaham nija vicharanam. Ayam aham kuto bhavati. The first makes a statement. If you really look into the mind to find out what is the nature of the mind, he said the mind disappears. Manasantu kim margane krite naiva manasam. Marga arjavat, being a straight inquiry, looking at the mind. Then he tells how it is. The mind is but thoughts, thought flow. And all thoughts are centered on I thought. Therefore, the manaha, the mind is I thought. Essentially. Therefore, you have to find out the source of I thought. Ayam aham kuto bhavati. This ahankara, this I, the sense of I, from where does it arise? How will you find a answer? Chinvataha, this one word is there. For a person who makes proper inquiry. So the proper inquiry means you have to get the knowledge of without knowing the self, you cannot answer, who am I? If you know the self, you need not ask a question. So you are in a helpless situation. But you can help yourself if you understand the nature of this pursuit. This is the pursuit of knowledge. This is not a pursuit of experience. Whatever you experience is you. Therefore, it's the pursuit of knowledge. You see me. I am the object, you are the subject. I see you. I am the subject, you are the object. That makes it very clear. Neither you are the subject or object. You are the both subject and object. Therefore, so I don't want to confuse you too much. So, little confusion is okay in the morning. Little confusion is okay. Therefore, you are the subject, you are the object. When you are the subject, from one standpoint you are the subject, from another standpoint you are the object, therefore it is a standpoint. Then what is the view of the person? What is the view? Is a point of view. A point of view is not view. A point of view is relevant, is valid, only when the view is clear. Correct? When the view is clear, a point of view is fine, a perspective. Like the modern painting I told you, no. I don't know whether I told you. So one painting I saw, and in Santa Fe, I saw this painting. Then it was very big, huge painting, and the painter also was there. Then I asked him, what is this? I tried to find out something coming. Nothing came out. You know, generally in modern painting, you don't see anything except anything meaningful, you don't say. Then there must be something, and suppose you find something looking like a nose. If it's nose, then you got the nose. Then you look for eyes. Eyes, this side. No eye. One-eyed fellow? Then what? Then afterwards you try to see forehead and all that. Nothing is there. No chin. Nothing. So another thing you have to start now. This is how I figure out in modern painting. Sometimes something emerges nicely. So that's very beautiful. When it emerges and you find it. So, very good. And so that's discovery. Some discovery. It's okay. I tried various things, nothing happened. Then I asked him, the man who was standing there, the painter, Then he said, so please read what is written there. A perspective of a dining table. A perspective of a dining table. Then perspective of a dining table, I tried to look at from different ways, but nothing happened. Then nothing indicated that it was a dining table. Then the painter said, Swami, you have to lie on your back on the floor and see. This is how it looks on the floor. And also where you have to lie on the floor. If you are under the table, it will be entirely different. And therefore, lie on the floor and watch. This is how it looks. For him, it is a table. Because he has the view, then it can be a perspective. If you don't have the view, it is not perspective, it is distortion. If I hand over this painting to a furniture maker and ask him, please create a dining table like this, then I will have another modern art. Useful to place it in the university campus somewhere. So, the university campus, you find these kind of huge things standing. You try to find out some meaning. There is no meaning. Like this. Correct? View is there. You know what it is. A point of view is fun. I am the subject. I am the object. It's all a point of view. In fact, I am neither subject nor object. Therefore, I can afford to be both subject and object. What a nice... When I am neither subject nor object, then there is a subject, there is object. Yes, I can afford to be subject and object. There is a freedom. So there is no limitation on me being just the subject. There is no limitation on me being just the object. If I transcend both subject and object, then I can afford to be both subject and object. Enough confusion? Yeah. You have to confuse and then resolve the confusion. That's what the teaching is. Already people come to you confused, and then you confuse them more. Then afterwards they should get into a despair. Then afterwards you just give them a relief. Abba. It's a very nice relief. Not because of knowledge, from the confusion, from the extra confusion. On inquiry, aham patati. If the inquiry is complete, proper, the inquirer, aham patati, falls. And in the same place arises another aham. Ahaminashabha jagamahantaya paramapurnasat. No. Ahaminashabha jagamagantaya spurati hrutsvayam paramapurnasat. That's completion. Well, now, aham patati. The inquirer, the inquiring I, first is gone. When you look into this aham, I thought, the one who looks into this I thought is I, and therefore it just disappears. Are you enlightened? No. For that you require the teaching. I said yesterday, you have a window. Your own experience is a window. If you understand what does it take to be happy, is to be the whole. And what is whole? Both subject and object. Generally, subject and object alienates you. Object alienates you. Object is different from the subject. Especially when it evokes the displeased self, or it doesn't evoke the pleased self, then you are indifferent to it. A situation which neither evokes the displeased self or pleased self, this is called indifferent. Just you are open for getting pleased or getting displeased. You are open for getting pleased or getting displeased. This is how you go about. This is all we know. When you are displeased, the person who is displeased is the one who wants to get pleased, because he can't be happy being displeased. If you are happy being displeased, you won't be displeased. Now I am displeased. So you can't say, you can't be happy being displeased. And therefore, displeased means I want to get rid of myself. I want to get rid of myself. Which self? The displeased self. Understand? We don't hear the manipulation of mind is meaningless. The manipulation of the world is meaningless also. But that's what we do. We manipulate the world. And then that fellow is called a materialist. And the one who manipulates the mind is called spiritualist. Spiritualist. The blood will tell how spiritual he is. If you test the blood, it will reveal this fellow is highly spiritual. Highly spiritual. Because he had taken a lot of spirit. Both the fellows are in trouble. Then the one who is looking for the pleased self in this world is considered to be non-spiritual. And the one who is looking for getting this pleased self within also is considered to be spiritual, but I find that fellow also is equally the same boat. At least the one who is looking outside is is normally abnormal. Normally abnormal. And this fellow who is looking for this inside is little abnormally abnormal. Little. To become abnormally abnormal, he should go for Shaktipat and a few more things. Both are in trouble. Because the window, you should go by the window. The window sight you have about yourself, wherein the object doesn't disappear. Much less the subject disappears. This melting pot nonsense we have to first drop. Both object, subject disappear, then afterwards nirvikalpa. We don't want that. It's called empty head. Empty head is called, empty. Empty, you get a certain sound. Ting, ting, ting. That means empty. Inside everything is empty. Neither subject nor object. Ting. Useful only for that. You can play. Ting, ting, ting. Ting, ting. I've just imagined about this empty head, usefulness for the empty head. We are already confused head. And now empty head we are looking for. A confused head has a chance to become resolved confused head. Because you can't live being confused. And therefore you will make an attempt to resolve the confusion. You may get the right track. Get into a right track. Possibility is there. Empty head means it's over. Why I am saying this? Because we have these kind of concepts. And so, when you are happy, the object is there, subject is there, they make a wholeness. This is called wholeness. Subject-object forming into one experience of wholeness. Little inhibited, maybe. That's why you say pleased, happy, joyous. So we give degrees of happiness. We have different words we have. In Sanskrit, Priya, Moda, Pramoda, pleased, happy, joyous. But the subject-object fusion is common. Without that, you can't be pleased. This fusion reveals a truth. What is the truth? Both subject and object are one and the same. The I transcends both subject and object. And the subject-object do not displace that fullness. Do not eliminate that fullness. Because of the nature of reality. as unfolded by the teaching. And the teaching he tells, he gives in these words, Parama Purna Sat. This is one word. Parama Purna Sat. We have to know that. If we know that, the teaching is complete. We will know that tomorrow, okay? Om Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vachishyate Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om